This conference will now be recorded.
Good evening, everyone. Join the session. So we have discussed yesterday cash journals is finished. So we are going to start today GST. So I'll share the screen with you. So I discussed what is GST. It's a goods and services tax. Okay. GST in India is a dual system. Both center and state together levy the tax on supply of goods and services. Okay. So that is the things. So goods and services tax configured in SAP refers to the setup of customization of SAP system to manage GST compliance for business. This includes GST registration process, configuring GST details for the company code. Even yesterday also I have discussed with some presentation GST rates, there are the different rates for the different goods and services, but services is fixed like 18% on GST service, like advertising services, educational services, these are all taxable services, but agricultural services, these are exempted. So there is a we have to create tax code, tax rules are there, and GST invoice we have to do, GST returns, GST payment, GST reporting. But this is the theories we are going to do practical. So how to do this? So GST implementation in SAP, even I'll send you this particular things also. But tomorrow I'll be tomorrow not Monday I'll be sending this. So GST implementation in SAP. How to implement SAP? How to implement GST in SAP? GST implementation in SAP. So what to do? Tax procedure. We have to create tax procedure first, tax code 1, tax code 2, tax code 3. This is a company in India. So that is the tax procedure is condition type deductible accounting is GL account. The GL masters already we have created. We know about the general ledger creations and non deductible accounting keys also. So what is the first type? Creates conditions type OBQ1, that is the GST conditions type. First you have to create, then GST accounting keys OBCN, then we have to create tax procedure. All these things are there. So create conditions type. First point is create conditions type. Step 1. Step
Ma'am,
1
I
is
had a
create
doubt.
conditions type. Yes.
Ma'am, you said 17th is the last class, no, ma'am? Is that the day we write our exam or
No,
the
course I
last
am
class?
completing on 14th. 14th
Okay,
will be
ma'am.
completing. 15th and 16th is holiday. We prepare for
Okay,
this,
ma'am.
and 17th I think you have exams.
Ma'am, will it be in the day or in the evening?
Evening only, class time only. Class
Ma'am,
time only. We
can
will get to know by
okay.
in the group only. I have already informed to sir, so you will get to know that.
It's
Ma'am,
all
it would be
theory.
nice if it was in the morning.
Hmm?
Ma'am, it would be nice if it was in the morning.
No, we don't know that. We'll get to know by this Monday or Tuesday. You will get to know that.
I'm also
Once
it's all
hours,
theory.
huh? Yes, it's for all. It's not for one, two. It's for all.
No, I'm asking, is it all theory?
This is all clicking like in computer only. This MCQ question set you will get, and you have to just click the correct answers. Objective type the questions. Okay, so that is the things. So first step we are going to create conditions type. So before that I want to tell you how the path has to be done. I'll send you till how much I'll teach today. Step is go to SPRO. So here we can T code bar, you can type SPRO. SAP reference IMG. SAP reference IMG, financial accounting new, financial accounting global settings new. Here we'll get the options tax on sales or purchase. So go to the display image screen, display IMG screen. Okay. Then you click on this financial accounting. Then financial accounting global settings. Then you click on tax on sales or purchase. Then click on basic settings. First you click this much, then I'll tell you what we have to do. So financial accounting new, financial accounting global settings new, then tax on sales or purchase, then click on basic settings, then check calculation procedure, check calculation procedure, Okay, everyone got the screen? Check calculation
Ma'am, one
procedure.
ma'am, can you show your screen of the software?
Basic settings. Check calculations procedure. Click on this IMG activity. Then you will get one more screen, that is choose activity is there. So we have to first create define condition type. I have sent the screen, what is that T code also, but you can follow the navigation. Define condition type. Double click on that, it will open one more screen. Okay, here what we need to do, there is a some already has been created conditions type, this and all it's created. It's a conditions type, condition class, calculations type, all these things has been created. So what we need to do here, we have to create conditions type obq1, that is zgic, like this we have to create. I'll tell you how to do this. Okay, so click on just new entry, students. Click on the new entries, you will get the conditions type. What you need to type, you can select any range according to your name, just like you are selecting S range or Z range or something. I am going to create M range. Okay, so MGIC. I am creating MGIC conditions type. What is that? You need to type ENP, that is for input GST, ENP space central GST. Okay, central GST, input central GST.
Ma'am, can
Here
you
we
show
have
it
to,
again?
I clicked on that new entries. I
Ma'am,
have already
one.
started. We cannot go back, it will cancel ours. So check
Okay, ma'am.
calculations procedure, and then you double click on conditions type.
Yes, ma'am.
Then you will get one screen. There you have to click on new entries. Then you will get the screen.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am,
Okay.
why did we type MGIC?
No, you give your
Is there,
range SGIC or something you give.
we can give any four
Ha,
alphabets?
yes, any alphabet for starting, but GIC for, that is GST input central tax. That's what I have given shortly. So here you have to type condition class is D. So this is G for goods, that is for GST, I for input, and C for central. Okay, so that's what I have given. In this you can give any alphabet. You can give any alphabet, but GIC should common, so to understand. Okay. Then condition class is D, taxes. Condition class we have to apply taxes, that is D. Hmm?
One
Condition
second,
class
ma'am.
is D. Here you click, you will get the screen. Condition class short text. So I have selected D. D for taxes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. After this, Every students are following this. Next, calculations type. Calculations type, you have to select percentage. Here you click and you will get the first options percentage.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. After this, condition category. So condition category again you have to select D. You can see my pointer just below the insurance you will get tax. So this you have to click. Other things you need not to change students. You have to come access sequence. Access sequence, what you need to do, click on this. Access sequence, click on this. And what you need to select here, MWST, that is called tax classification. You can see on my screen, see my pointer MWST, that is called tax classification. So double click on this. This much first you fill, then I'll tell you what you have to do. After this you need to click on save button. Other fields you need not to fill in that case. Only you have to fill conditions type, condition class, calculations type, condition category, and access sequence you have to fill. Then you have to click on save. So it is asking, so I want to save with the company TA51. So data has been saved here. Okay, data has been saved. Everyone did this. Input GST you have done. Those who have done, put one screenshot in the group. Those who have done, put one screenshot on the group. Likewise, some more entries we are going to do. Once it's done, let me know that we'll do next one. What about other students? Likewise, you have to create some more things. Now go back once, then click on again new entries, and you have to do MGIS. That is for input state GST. What you have to do here? State GST. Input state GST. This you have to select taxes. This you have to select percentage. This you have to select again taxes. Here we have to select MWST. So fill this and save. So we have created MGIS also, save also, and next again click on new entries. MGII.
Ma'am,
Yes, tell
ma'am, is
me.
it the same for the state GST as well? Do we type in the same things?
What same thing? Not same thing. This is three tax I am creating. First is central GST, MG IC, MGIS is for state GST, and MGII for interstate GST. Sorry, interstate
Ma'am,
GST.
the state GST passed when you're filling in the condition category and
Same, these
everything. Do
all
we
are
fill in the
same.
same details?
Yes, same details you
Okay.
have to fill. Same details. There is no changes on that. Same details. And conditions category is D, taxes.
Ma'am, 1 second, ma'am. We're still doing the state GST.
Could you please go slow?
Same procedure you have to create this one state GST and interstate GST. Okay, everyone done this interstate GST also? Click on save. If you have done, put a thumbs up in the message box, or else you can send a message box. Yes. Okay, Harshita has done. Yashita, Snehashri, Shreya. Okay. Shreya, you are not sending. If you have done, you can send Shreya once. What about Pavitra Ashini? Ashini has come today. Ashini, what about the software? It has been solved. Hello? Ashini, are you able to do that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, any other students, those who have done, please send a screenshot in the group. So, I'll confirm that everyone is getting. Okay, now see here, in this way you can save this. So this all we have saved. This is all input interstate GST. Okay, likewise again you click on new entries. I'm going to create for output, that means for sales. The previous one we did for purchase, that is input GST. Now I am going to do output GST. So what I'll do, MGOC, I'm giving MGOC. O for output, C for central tax. So I'll do OUT, then central GST, Central GST. So in this, you have to click on this same procedure, taxes. This is your percentage. This is D, and here MWST. So create likewise another one, MGOC for out central GST. You have selected uh, next you have to create uh, next you have to create for output GST. Next you need to create out central GST, then out state GST, and out what is that, interstate GST. Create like this. So I'll save this, then back. So click on new entries, MGOS,
Ma'am, your voice is breaking.
hmm? What happened? Screen is not displaying.
Now it's displaying, ma'am.
Okay. So you can see I am creating now out state GST. Click on save, and last one I'm going to create back once again new entries, MGOI, out interstate GST, taxes, percentage, category is taxes. This is MWST. So this all we have created. Next we are creating tax procedure So data was saved. You have to come back and back the screen. So define conditions type has completed. Step 2. So step 2 next is uh, define procedure. Define tax procedures, that is define procedures. Step 1 already we finished, then we'll do step 2. Step 2 is define procedure. I'm going to show that. Conditions type OBQ. So double click on this tax procedure. Tax procedure, define tax procedure. What we need to do here. So we have to create on this uh, select the positions. Tax procedure we have to create. Click on new entries. I'll create TAX and D. This is called tax procedure for India. Tax procedure for India. So I need to save this. So you can take the position here. Procedure is not taking. So we have to do TAX and D. So it has been created. Okay. So click on this and control data. For this we need to create some things. After this I'll tell you that. Just create tax procedure and come back from the screen. So where it is check calculations procedure, define procedure, you can do later also, but I have done now. Click on new entries. I have created TAXND. You can create TAXIN. TAXIN procedure give description is tax procedure for India or tax procedure of India. Anything you can give. But it is Indian procedure only we are creating. Completed? This have you created that? Next, we have to create accounting keys. After this, we are going to create accounting keys OBCN. Tax procedure you can do afterwards also, students, and you can do this is I'll do later. I'll delete this. Now create step 2. The tax procedure afterwards also we can create, but I am creating now. I have created, not a problem. Later on also can create. Now next step is create accounting keys. Without this we'll not able to do accounting keys. That is T code is OBCN. Okay, so we need to create now accounting case. So how to create accounting case on this? Slash N OBCN. So in the T code bar type slash N OBCN. Everyone got the screen? Any doubts in this? Who has got the screen? OBCN. Create accounting keys, put a thumbs up. Okay. Harshita also got it. Other students? Pavitra is doing today. Pavitra, Raksha. Hmm? So we'll proceed. You can send a message. Hmm? You can send a message if you have done. Okay, Anusha has sent. So now we are going to create accounting keys. So click on new entries O slash N O B C N. Type in the T code bar and click on new entries. So in this, what we need to type? I have selected M range. So I am giving here M I C. Okay. Descriptions I have to give input.
Ma'am, why MIC?
That is accounting keys I am going to create.
So
This is
what
a
can we
longer procedure for the GST configuration.
do we
So
also
this is
have to write
all
MIC or how is it, ma'am?
MIC not. What range you have selected? S range you have selected. Na SIC you create.
Okay, ma'am. What does IC stand for, ma'am?
I for that one. What is that? It is a input. C for center. M is a range I am giving. M letter range I have given. I for input. Likewise, when I create for output, I'll give O. MOC. Your MIC, MIS, and MII. Double I. So your I stands for input. So these keys we have to assign with the tax procedure. So that's what I'm creating. So tax type. Click here. This is input tax. You have to select input. Do not click on this non-deductible. Nothing you have to click. Now post indicator you have to click as a separate line items. Students, you see that one. This key you see. This is tax type is the input. 2 is for input, 1 is for output. You can click on this and you can see posting indicator. I have selected 2. I have selected 2. That is for separate line items. So have you done this? Separate line items, click on save. So save with customizing request. Likewise, again you click on new entries and give MIS. So you can give what range you have selected with IS. IS is mandatory. Letters you can give what you have used for previous one. So this is input state GST I am going to give here. Tax type is input. Posting indicator separate line items. Okay, is it done?
1 minute, ma'am.
If you have done any one entries, send a screenshot of this accounting keys. Those who have done accounting keys, any one, either center or state, put a message, put a screenshot on this group.
Ma'am, should we do the same for the interstate as well?
Yes, yes. Anyone you send one
Okay.
screenshot and then you state for interstate also. Same way. Click on save. Then again you go back once. Again click on new entries. Then I'll create MII. That is input interstate GST. So have you done this same way you do it for output? This is tax type is 1 and this is 2. Why? Because this is 1 is for output. Those who have done, send the screenshot about the accounting case.
1 minute, ma'am. I'm still doing the input.
Do it, no problem. Out central GST. Okay, done. Likewise, Yashita, for other also you create out state GST, that is tax type is 1. You can save it and new entries MOS. Description is out state GST. Tax type is 1 output. Posting indicator is separate line items. Click on save. Likewise, new entries MOI. So you can do it out interstate GST. So after finishing this, we have the next step is, so complete
Ma'am, one
this.
minute, ma'am. My software is a little slow.
Okay, do it, no problem. Tax procedure. So students, you can write the path for this. Define tax procedure OBQ3. Do it, Adams, not a problem. First you complete, then we'll. Tax procedure already I have done. You can just do it and click on double control this. You can write the path now if you want. Go to SPRO, SAP reference IMG, financial accounting new, financial accounting global settings new, tax on sales or purchases, basic settings, check calculations procedure, define procedure. So slash and OBQ3. So I have already created. You can create student. Those who have not created, you can create TAXND. I have created. So what you need to do now, you have to click on new entries. Procedure is TAXIN. Every student you can create TAXIN tax procedure for India or of India like this you can type. Or you can write tax procedure hyphen India. So completed.
Yes, ma'am.
After this select this and click on control. Once you click on control, after selection just select the procedure and click on control. So then click on new entries. So what I am going to do here, you can just see that. So here we have to do step here 10. This is a base amount and from account to account what accounting keys we have created that we have to assign with the tax calculations procedure. Okay, so what we need to do, I'll give here
Ma'am,
step 10.
ma'am, can you show the procedure again? How did you come to this page?
How I came. Okay, just one second. Cancel now. Okay, exit. So what I'll do slash n OBQ3. I have sent the T code. After creation of the procedure, click on the positions, type your tax procedure name and click on OK. Click on tick mark. Then you select that. What you need to do, you need to select this and click on control. Okay. Once you double click on control, you will get the screen. Then you have to click on new entries. Are you getting this? You understood? We select the tax procedure what we have created, double click on control, and then click on new entries. So what data we need to fill here? Everyone has got or not, you just let me know, then I'll proceed. Everyone got the screen? Who and all got the screen?
Got it, ma'am.
Got it? Okay. Then your conditions type, what you have to give, base amount. So BASB you have to click here. Okay. Once you save, automatically the data will be saved. And I need not to type all this. You can type also base amount here. You can type also base amount. Okay. Next, here I'll give 20. Here what I have to select, what we have created, ZZIC. I have given M range, so I am selecting M. Let's take a see that. One second. See, it is there. NGIC, Central Tax. So what I'll give input, same what we have typed, that you have to give Central GST. You need to type that. Then 30. 30 is for MGIS. If you want, you can select
Ma'am,
from this. If you want, you can. Tell me.
MGIC, MGIS and all are the same, right?
No, how it will be same?
Like
This is
what I'm
state.
asking, we no, what I'm trying to say is we have created with a different thing. So is it going to remain the same? Like
Same
suppose if
only.
I have created NGIC, should I click MGIC or NGIC?
No, MGM I have created. You have created NGIC, means you have to select NGIC. How it will display for you
Okay,
M?
ma'am.
You have created, I saw in the group
Yeah,
also, you
that's
have
what I
created
had.
end range. That only you have to give. Conditions type what you have created, that you need to give. Understood? So likewise, we can use, should not select M because I have created MGIC, no, so only I'm giving. You have created as she has created SGIC, so as S range she has to give. Okay, likewise. MG I think I have created. One second. Yes,
Ma'am, instead of
interstate I have
selecting it,
created
can we
this one.
directly type in?
You can type also. It will take. If you have created, it will take.
Ma'am, and also why are the
Interstate
steps in
GST.
10, 20, 30, and 40?
This is steps because there is a 70 it should come. Steps is there, and this is the conditions type because including the base amount we have created six conditions type. So you were just giving a steps like this 10, 20, 30, 40 to remember that. So it is a sequential you have to give. You need not give 10, then 30, then 20. In disorder, you should not give. This you have to give 50 likewise. So 6 we have created conditions type that we need to put here. You can type also how Snehashri has asked me like this also you can type MGOC. Now I am taking, and what is that? What will happen if you select? No, it will be correct. So only I am telling if you select, that's better. but it will take time, so you can do it in this way also. Then 60.
Ma'am, I asked because for me it's taking a lot of time for
For me also it is,
selecting
we
that.
have
Yeah.
search, so only it is taking time. If you have created properly, you can directly type also. Next, last one I'll do 70, and do not press enter till I'll tell. Okay, MGOI. So this is all we created. Just you have to scroll. You have to come to the account. One second. I'll tell you where. Here we have account. So here we have account. So we have to give, this is your accounting keys. So I'll give except the base amount, everything you have to put 10. This is procedure, students. Before GST, this is the configurations part. So we have done all these things. Here also I can show you same things I have done. And then from this one sorry, I have little mistakes I have done. So from I have to give, sorry, this is one. So we have give here 10. Not there, here you have to give from accountant. Okay, this I am going to change. So here I have to give MIC. Here I have to give MIS, which we have created. Here I have to give MII, MIMOS, sorry, MOC, MOS, and MOI. So this accounting case, this is the conditions type, student. We are connecting between the conditions type with accounting keys, and this is the procedure what you have to do. All from account is 10 only it will start, and accounting keys also you need to give, and the steps, conditions type, base amount, descriptions from account. Till this much you fill, then you need to click on save. So those who have done, send the screenshot over here.
Ma'am, do we save it after this?
Yes, save. Yes, it's correct only. What you have done, it's correct. You have selected I. You have shown me the S range.
Ma'am, that was somebody else, ma'am. I've
Ma'am,
sent my
that's
picture.
my screenshot.
Okay, you okay. S range, just check it out once. Do not use caps lock. Normal only you can type. No problem. So everything is correct. Both are correct. Okay. Next, after this, you save and you come back. This procedure has been done. Okay, so tax procedure and control data we have done. Next is assign tax procedure to country, OBBG. So next step is, this is the step 3 we have done. Next step 4. Step 4 is assign tax procedure to country. So what is the T code for this? OBBG. That is the. Okay, so what we need to do is go to the software. So you can come back once. Slash N O B B G. So we got the assigned country calculations procedure. Just click on position and give country India. Okay. So it is showing TAXIN, but mine is I have changed. I have used TAX and T. This is mandatory students. You can change with and it will change with the TA 51. So change with this. It's a India TAXI TXND. I have created tax procedure. So I have assigned with the company this tax procedure. So done till this much. Any doubts you have?
1 minute,
Doubts
ma'am.
you
I'm
have,
still doing.
students? Okay, do it. Not a problem.
Ma'am, should we save it after this?
Yes, you need to save. Save. It will ask you the customizing request. Check your company and save it. I think it will show your company only. Now you are working on that. No, it will show. And please do not save in any other company. You have to check before starting the class only. You have to check it is your company's or not. Next is create tax code. The T code is
1 minute, ma'am. My system is slow.
Stay online. I'll be back. Hello, everyone done this? So next one is create tax code FTXP. So those who have done tax procedure OBBG,
Done, ma'am.
send the picture OBBG. Send for OBBG one picture, and then we have to create tax code. Okay. So till OBBG you have done means send the picture. Then we will do tax code creations. This you have done means you can send it. This is in order to send. It is easy only. So click on save. Data has already been saved. Next is slash n ftxp. Okay. Country you have to give India. So here I want to tell you some things. We have to create. I am using M range, so I'll give M. So if you are giving S, you can use X also, but X I have used I think. So I am going to use M1. Press
Ma'am, what's the
enter.
T code for creation of tax?
I have sent in group, check it out. Once FTXP slash and FTXP. Other students, those who have done, send. You can send also. Till tax code, I'll be teaching students. Next class will continue with the other topics. Okay, means it has to be continue on the Monday also. I think Tuesday also. Monday it will be continuing, and will be if it will finish the tax code creations, will be do GL creations. If it will finish till Tuesday, we can do one revisions also on Tuesday and Wednesday. We can do one revision class also. If GST is completing by Monday and Tuesday half I think, or Monday if it is completing Tuesday and Wednesday, we'll do revisions once. Okay,
Ma'am, I
then
have
we'll
a
one time.
doubt.
Hmm.
So all of this tax code creation and tax procedure,
Hmm.
ma'am, you were saying that for like enterprise structure, how it's
This is
created by the
not
company,
enterprise
and you're
structure. Huh.
yes, ma'am, no,
Yes.
ma'am. I'm just comparing enterprise structure with maintaining tax code and all of that. So it's
No, it is not in
similar.
enterprise structure. It is in financial accounting
No,
only.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I understand. I'm asking a very
Huh.
theoretical question. So
Hmm.
you said that when we're working in a company,
Hmm.
the enterprise structure will already be set for us,
Yes.
right, ma'am?
Yes.
So similarly,
So
will tax code and all of that will that be set also?
if it is they are dealing with the tax procedure because GST now everywhere, right? All the companies they are using with the GST tax procedure. If definitely it will be there. If not, then consultant level has to create and user has to pass. I told you in the beginning also.
Ma'am,
User
your
has to
voice is
pass the
breaking.
invoice. Means parking and
Yes, ma'am.
posting will be
Okay.
able to do in real time. Okay. No,
Yes, ma'am.
actually,
Got
what
it.
will happen in the parking and posting only we can do while posting parking posting, payment, cash journals. I told you yesterday that and all we can do. We can generate a report. We can show the ledger balances. That and all we can do. But this maybe it has been created in the real time, in the practical life. The company is working with the GST. It has been already been created. But what we are doing, we are telling the students from the root how it has been created actually. The procedure, tax procedure, how it has to be implemented. See, before GST, VAT was there. So some companies are running with the VAT. Now it is converted into GST from past 2020. Okay, 2020 onwards, the GST has been implemented. No, 2017. 2020, the tally prime is on. But 2017, 1st of July onwards, GST has implemented. Okay. So from that time, all the companies has changed their tax procedure to GST, from VAT to GST. Before what it was, input VAT, output VAT, like this it was. Okay. So now it is all no indirect taxations, like separately. Like if I tell you VAT, CST, service tax, yesterday I shown you also. Then purchase tax, entry tax, software charges. This separate tax is not there right now in India. This all indirect tax convert into GST, means it's transformed to GST. Now there is a one taxation. That's what I am creating, and that is also two segments. What is that? We have a input. GST input means it is on purchase, and output means your sales. Okay, so that GST also in three tax structures. What is that? One is CGST, one is SGST, one is IGST. So you can create CGST, SGST also, but to clarify all this thing, I have given the full name to understand. So what is CGST? Central Goods and Service Tax. What I am doing now. And what is SGST? That is called state GST. That is state goods and service tax. Likewise, we have IGST. This is applicable both in purchase as well as in sales. Is that clear? So I
Yes,
got
ma'am.
your questions. This has already done. Yes. See, when suppose you are getting a job in Infosys or something, all these things has been set. All this we need not to create this masters. What I am telling you now, master creations. Okay. Now for the GST, I am creating masters. You think like this in Tally also we are telling masters, but here there is no name called masters. So we are creating the procedure for this. Once it has been set in Monday class after tax code creations, we are going to pass the entries where we have to pass in the vendor invoice, in the customer invoice. Then after we have to make payment. In the payment, it will show the CGST, SGST means central tax and state tax. It will be applicable on it. So in the our invoice, it has to be displayed. Understood? For that, we are doing this many procedure. Clear?
Yes, ma'am. Got it, ma'am.
That is the things. So but I got your point. In real time everything has been done. We need to just pass the invoice and make the payment to the customer and vendors. But to learn if anywhere it is stuck, so you will be able to do that. Just like you are learning computer, take a small example. Suppose if you don't know how to switch on, or how to on this your what is the server connections, how to connect to the internet. Suppose internet is not working, basics knowledge, internet is not working, so we have two three networks, two three wi-fi, so we can change the network. So this common things we should know. Likewise this is, suppose in case in a company software something has wrongly entered or it has been stopped, so at least we'll able to create once. What is that my point? We'll able to create and we are able to define, then we can rectify the problems, means that is the actual things. Okay, then we can proceed to the payment. Maybe some new employees has joined, they have done some mistakes, they have logged the data or something, so we have the knowledge to rectify this, what I'm saying. So in that case we should have a proper knowledge about this concepts, understanding the point. So that is the
Yes,
things.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So tax code hardly one or two I'll show you. Hardly one or two I'll show you, and we'll continue in the Monday. It can't be finished in one or two classes. It will continue for next three. I think next two more classes it will continue. So what is that? I have to create one small example. One tax code I'll create. So what is that? FT XP. All you come to the screen only. What you have to do? Country in India is displaying. I'll close it once again. I'll show you one more time. Okay. So slash and ftxp. Press enter. Give the country as a India and come back to the screen. Now M1, I have to create M1. I have not created, is not defined. Now I am going to define. So what I have to do, input INP, same procedure, central. After this directly we are going to invoice. So only this is the main procedure, central. And here we need not to create separately students. We have to create central and state GST at the rate. Suppose I am taking 28%. This is one example. GST slabs rate are also fixed like 28%, 18%, 12%, and 5%, and there is a 3% on bullion jewelry. Okay, for medicine and all it is 5%. For other products it is a based on electronics items is 18%. Service GST on service also 18%. But like home appliances, luxurious product, car, refrigerator, air conditioner, these are all 28%. Even what girls we are using cosmetics product, that is also 28% GST is there. Okay, that is based on the product, the different slabs rate are available on the GST. So right now I am taking one example of the central and state GST 28%. So here we need to select tax type. Tax type I am going to create V for input. Other things you need not to fill, students. Till this much only you fill and click on enter key, that means tick mark. Till this much you do, only one more I'll show you and I'll stop the class. And we'll continue on Monday.
Ma'am, what is V? Like, why have
V
we
for
given?
actually it's input. You can see here input tax. V for input, A for output tax. This we are going to create tax code. Okay, got it? After selecting this, just click on here we have a what is that? Continue. Okay, done. Everyone has done. Click on continue. Before save, you just take a screenshot and send. So we'll get to know that you have done it. Once you click on continue, it does not display once again. Okay. So click on continue. One more screen will appear, I think. Yes. So in this case, what we need to do, we have to do 14 and 14. Okay. Once you click on continue, it will you have to put central and state 14 14 because 28 is the how much it is, 14 into 2 28. So it will 14% CGST and 14% SGST. So once you have entered, press enter and then you click on save. So M1 has been created. So likewise last one I'm going to create slash NFEXP. Now I am giving one more time India And here I am going to create M2. M3, M4 next class will do. So M2 is not defined. M1 has been created. Why it is not taking? One second. Slash and FT XP. Now it is displaying. So what you have to do, input interstate GST at the rate 28%. So your tax type is input. Tax type is input. Do it. So here we have to click on this, and what we need to do in MI, just put 28. Press enter and save. So this has been saved. That's all for the day. You, those who have done, please send the screenshot, and next two more codes will be creating on Monday. That is for output, will be creating on Monday. Okay. So that's all for the day, students. Send if you have done. So we'll continue from this. And next class again we are going to create GL accounts, and some other things are there. This we have done 20. Output we have to do. Then is the creation of what is that? GL creations and invoice entries are there. By Monday it will complete. So Tuesday, Wednesday, once we can revise, those who have missed some classes, those who have any doubts, you can just check it out. Okay. So that's all. We'll wind up the session. Bye bye.